We have a number of different structures on the property that have served us really well. This is one of them. It's a mobile chicken tractor that we made quite a while ago, actually. You can see that the tarp needs to be replaced, and at the moment it is up on cinder blocks to keep the wood up off the ground really well as a mobile unit for both meat birds and for egg-laying chickens. You can see the last time we used it, it had the laying birds in it. Hello, girlies. And there you can see this is a repurposed 3-foot by 5-foot doghouse. That there is hardware cloth, 1/2-inch mesh on either side where there are windows, and then inside you can see there's lots of ventilation. That back door, the whole thing, full 3 feet, swings wide open, so it's easy to just use a pitchfork and pull all the used straw out. Works beautifully. And then this one is just sheets of plywood, again with hardware cloth. Drop down windows. There's plywood surrounding everywhere. Hardware cloth. Huge, big swinging door. Again, whole thing designed so that you can just use a pitchfork and empty it really easily. That's the important thing, is to make sure that what you're doing is as easy as possible. What are you doing? I hope you can see it okay. Let me see if I can pull this chair out of the way. It is on a garden cart. We put a piece of roofing material up here. You can see there's a handle, so you can pull it everywhere. Locks. This is the back where the nesting boxes, 2 of them would be right here. There's 2 roosts on the other side. I'll go and open the other door. And this would be the drop down door. The ramp would go right down onto the ground. You can see that there are roosts, and the nesting boxes would be at the back. The whole thing is mobile on a cart, so it's really easy just to pull it around. And we had 5 medium-sized chickens in here with no problem whatsoever. This one is another mobile chicken unit, again on a garden cart. You can tell that we like garden carts. They're inexpensive and they work. So we used this when we had a broody hen, and we could put her and her chicks when they hatched in here. You can see there's a sliding door at the other end. This end could be closed or open and they could come and go. And at night we could latch it and they would be secure in here. And again, being on a cart, it's really easy to move around. It's perfect. This area was the rabbit barn. I say was, at the moment we don't have rabbits, but never say never. I know that we'll get them again. This entire enclosure, even underground, is completely safe from predators. It is encircled with 1/4 inch hardware cloth. No rodents or mink can get in here at all. There's a central alley, and then the hutches. These upper ones were for the does. They're a great sized breeding pen. And then for growing out, they could come back here, table, mats for the hutches. The buck was in this hutch. And again, 2 extra ones for growing the rabbits out. Nest boxes up here and feeders. We used solar lighting in here and another solar light. You can just see it dangling, is here with the switch and the panel there. On either side we had peat moss down on top of gravel, and all of the droppings would fall through the bottom of the hutch onto the ground, and then we would just clean these out periodically. You could use shavings. Makes it really easy. Only have to do that a couple of times a year. The peat moss or shavings keep it so that there really isn't much smell. The whole system worked really, really well. Yeah, we loved having our rabbits. The small barn you've sort of seen in a couple of different videos. The girls are lying down. Hopefully Willow will kid. Here's Alora. The space works really well. At the moment we have it separated so that the girls are in one area, and then when Willow kids, she can be in here, which is a different area for their kids. At one time we had straw up above, but we've used it as an overflow space. This door just slides open. The whole point of any system, I believe, is to have it as simple and uncomplicated as possible. Precious. We have the milk stand here with a step that you can pull out, ease of the goat getting up, the head stall. You can put your feed bucket here and easily and comfortably milk here. And again, this area, we turned it into safe storage area for feed for the different animals. There's a goat mix, duck, alfalfa pellets, different things in here. And absolutely, we've got first aid kit and a kitting kit and different first aid supplies, different hoof trimmers, all the sorts of things that you need easily at hand. Make things as simple as possible. We learned through experience that we needed a sturdy gate. Goats will figure things out. The whole point was to reuse as much as what was already here and then build what we needed.